Hey guys, so I wanted to make another video today. I just made one just talking a bit about the coronavirus and restrictions and mental health and all of that. Mostly about mental health because I'm very concerned about people's mental health right now, but including my own. But I wanted to make a video today because it was recommended to me, or I guess asked me if I could make a video talking about being like put under um anesthetic for your wisdom teeth. And I get the fear in it. I do because I had it too. I actually was pretty confident before going, but then the moment I got into the room, I was like insanely nervous. But this video has been suggested to me, or again, like asked of me to do because I get, again, like fear. I'm gonna guess people are afraid of that, and I get it because I was scared too. And yeah, I it was not a fun time for me at first. At first, it's not what it seems though. Like it is not a bad. Actually, it's like one of the best experiences of my life. I kid you not. And yes, I know that sounds insane, but and I'm probably one of the few people that probably thinks that. But like mine were like fucked. Okay, well, didn't look like it through the x-rays because when I talk about it in some of my other videos before I got my wisdom teeth out, like, yeah, my wisdom teeth are actually in really good positions because it looked like it in the x-ray, but then when the doctor or the surgeon was talking to me about it, realized they weren't. Some of them were, like this one was, and this one was okay. But on the right side of my mouth, this one was jammed into my sinus cavity, so that could have been bad. But thankfully, the surgeon was real fucking amazing and amazed me and blew my mind of how he actually got that tooth out. I mean, obviously, studying practice, but like, it takes a lot to impress me. But bitch, that did it. You did good. You did. I love them. They were great. Okay, and here, like this one, my lower right one, the one on my lower right, was already like breaking out of the surface, and so it kept it wasn't in pain, but when, like, for instance, I would be eating popcorn or like a chip or like anything like hard food, solid foods, I guess, like it would potentially stab back there and it would really hurt. Like, I know, what was I trying to, I guess I couldn't eat before surgery, but like it was like just that night, I think. I don't know, because like I could still eat, but I couldn't drink anything, I think it was. I don't remember. I don't remember. But I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to, because that's part of succeeding the process. You gotta listen to the rules, and some people don't, and then they end up with infections, and it's not good. I was very careful, and I didn't get an infection actually. And they had to give me like extra antibiotics for this sinus cavity one, because just to make sure that it healed properly. Otherwise, it could have resulted in some sinus surgeries. So, like, at least if I'm getting that logic right, I'm pretty sure it would require face surgery on my sinuses because it would fuck shit up. Because there was just first, there was a tooth jammed in my sinus cavity. Then there was a hole there. So if that hole didn't heal properly, I don't know what they would try and do to fix that, but it wouldn't be a fun time anyway, so they gave me extra antibiotics to prevent that from happening. So I don't really know what would have happened. I'm just guessing it would have like really fucked shit up. Maybe I'm just overthinking shit and was being a stress head, but like, because it's like, oh my god, if this doesn't heal properly, they might have to cut into my face to fix it. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's right, maybe that's wrong, I don't know. But either way, it wouldn't have been a fun time if it would have gotten infected, so they had to give me extra antibiotics to take for that. But anyways, not what this video is about. But I also realized that I didn't really... The videos I made about my wisdom teeth were kind of shitty videos. But I feel like my videos have been, like, they have been doing significantly better. So, I don't know. Apparently I'm doing something better than I was before. And I can kind of tell because, in my other videos, it just seems like just a little bit different. But yeah, so like a big thing was like the anesthetic, again, like it's not bad. It's not. In fact, like I was so scared of it that first it took me forever. Well, it didn't take me forever, but like I didn't want it on my face. I was anxious and everything. I actually almost started like throwing up in the room, but that was because of the way that the room looked. Don't know how that sounds, but cause like when you're stressed out and whatever, like I mean like I don't know, the room just looked too much like a room prepped for surgery, and that intimidated me, I guess. So I started getting nauseous, and it's like, oh my fucking god, this is not happening. So I got really anxious anyways. Almost threw up a few times, but they were really supportive and they helped me get through it and everything. And they waited, and then they had the mask in their hand. They were like waiting and whatever. And I'm like, hey, you know, like, are you good now? Can we like let's just get this over with, you know? Then you're gonna get knocked down, put to sleep, and everything's gonna be fine. Then you're gonna wake up and be like, they're gone, you know? And so I eventually let them put the mask on my face. Didn't take like nearly as long as I'm making it sound, but like after like a minute of like me just like consistently gagging and just stressing out a little bit more than I should have been. It's not a scary process at all, I promise. Like you can make it a scary process by stressing the fuck out about it, but it's not a stressful process, not a scary process. And they were really good about it, and so they put it on my face, but then I started to freak out again, so I took it off my face. And it smells kind of weird, but I also like it. I don't mind. It's so weird. But also it gives me a memory of being relaxed. So, and it reminds me of an event that I achieved successfully. So something I didn't think I was ever going to. So, because I used to have a really big fear of it growing up. So, I didn't think I was ever going to get rid of my wisdom teeth, ever. Unless I absolutely had to. But I absolutely had to. So, like I said, I thought my wisdom teeth were in a good position, but when they actually like explained it to me, because like on my x-ray, my roots were not entirely visible, that they were like jammed in my sinus cavity. I didn't see that. I actually just thought that the roots weren't being visible on the x-ray, which is probably stupid on my part, but I don't know, they were like so faded in the picture, I didn't even see them. So it just looked like the wisdom tooth was actually straight and not having issues. But I was wrong. And so, like, yeah, those gotta come out. And so I'm glad that I got them out anyways. Like I said, it's one of the fucking best days of my life, getting those teeth out. Like, goddamn. You'll never know, like, life, like, I don't know where I was going with that, but like it feels so good not having them, honestly, because I mean, like, if they're not causing you problems and like they're fully grown in properly, or they don't come in at all, or you don't have wisdom teeth, like some people literally don't, or some people don't have all four, some people have more than four, those poor people. I would do it again though if I had to. It's not that bad. Like it's fine. It was fine. If I'm crazy enough to say, it was kind of a fun process, actually. Except for the beginning part where I was really stressing out, but after that, it was just totally fine. And I love the loopy gas because it made me feel very relaxed. I could literally be being chased by a fucking shark and it won't let you feel fear. Anesthetic. It will not let you feel fear. I'm just gonna say anesthetic because that's the only fucking way I can pronounce it. So like, yeah, if you get what I mean. It's a big fucking word and it's a lot. So yeah, like you could literally be being chased by a shark or something and you won't feel fear because you can't. So like it stops you from being able to feel fear. You can be as scared as you fucking want. And I still was nervous because again, like I said, like I took it off my face because I was still so scared. But then it started to work and it's like no matter what the fuck I was feeling, I wasn't afraid. And I started getting tired and everything a little bit too. I still got enough that I started feeling a little tired and whatever. So like, do you want some more of this shit? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Because it made me feel so fucking relaxed. And I literally kept thanking them over 1,000 times because it's just like in my nature, I guess. Like I say thank you so much. all the time. Just like, even good things happen to me and I'm just like, thank you, because like, thank you. So I hope I didn't annoy the fuck out of them by being so fucking grateful for their presence and their assistance and everything, but like, dude, thank you. But yeah, so it was fine. The gas helps you fucking, or however you get it injected into you, or whatever, injected, or like the mask or whatever. Like, dude, I like it. It helps your stress so much. Sometimes I wish that like I could just use that when I'm having a really, 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 really bad overpass panic attacks experience amount of fear. Like, yeah, I wish for that shit. So like, trust me, it's not bad. If you're feeling afraid, the sooner you get that aesthetic into your system or whatever, like, you're gonna feel it. And no matter how scared you might be in your head, you're not gonna feel any fear at all. You're gonna feel no fear whatsoever. And so that allowed me to be like, hey, yeah, like, this has to get done, and I don't want to stop now. This has to get done. So I, again, like, I let them put it back on my face. And next thing you know, I was out. And then I woke up and everything was good. Everything is great, actually. It's like you still feel a little bit loopy after. Like, even if you don't get like the laughing gas or anything like that, like, it still makes you in a good mood and still keeps you relaxed and everything for at least like the next like 5 hours or so. So it was really good, actually. Like, I even have like a big fear of elevators because I'm claustrophobic and all of that, whatever. I don't know what to call it, but like, more so have the fear of freaking out and being trapped somewhere, not being trapped somewhere that I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of being trapped somewhere because I'm scared that I'm going to start freaking out and not be able to control myself, and then I have no way out. So I don't know if you count that, but like, I'll just say claustrophobic. But yeah, so I'm always scared that whenever I get into an elevator, it's going to get stuck. So I have like a huge, huge fear of elevators. On the way up, what's a challenge? But on the way down, it was so fucking easy because I was so like, my head was in a good space. So yeah, like, you're fine. Like, you're not gonna feel any fear. You can think as fearful things as you want. You're not gonna feel fear. I was doing it for fun a little bit because like, it was awesome. It's like you feel like you have a superpower in a way, because it's like no matter how scared you are, you can't feel fear, and it feels so awesome because you can think of anything and you won't feel fear at all. So trust me, that gas, or again, if you get it through injection or whatever, it will make you fearless, I promise, and it will put you to sleep as well. So don't, and I know like another worry of mine, because like I did have a past surgery experience where I don't know if they can use other things to knock you out, but like I don't recall it being anesthetic at all. But I was getting like a scoping done. They still called it a surgery, and I don't know why, because it's like because they did take some things out of me to test it, but like they had to put a tube down my throat, and I wasn't fully asleep when they did that. So, but trust me, like, don't fucking worry about that. But that's why I was worried about that, is because of that experience. Like, that was probably my biggest fear around it all. It's like, I'm not going to be fully asleep and they're going to start working. But like, that didn't happen. And if you literally ask them if you're that afraid, if they can wait till you're like fully asleep because you're worried that you're not going to be asleep when they go to work on it, like, do it. I promise you, I did not have that issue one bit with this surgery and anesthetic whatsoever at all. Like, I don't know if, again, like, they can use different things in hospitals to knock you out, but like, anesthetic, sister, oh yeah, like, that stuff will make you relaxed, and it helps your head stop and just chill out. So you're good. But it really helped my stress, honestly. And again, like, it, before you know it, you fall asleep. Like, you can think all the fearful things you want, but you're not gonna fucking feel fear towards any of it to actually even make your body stop it from happening. and you're just gonna fall asleep, and then you're gonna wake up and your wisdom teeth are gonna be out and you're gonna be the happiest person alive. I promise you. Like, you know, you're gonna be fine. And it's not a scary experience. It's only scary if you want to make it scary by letting your head defeat you and letting yourself believe that something's gonna go wrong or something bad's gonna happen. Like, nah. And mine was a complicated surgery. Like, mine was labeled as a complications one, like a complicated one. Like, there could be complications. So that was worrisome for me, like, personally, because it's like, if they did something wrong, it could have created nerve damage, so that's fun. So it could have just not been good, but I had to get it done, and keeping those teeth, pretty sure could have caused me nerve damage too. And that's something I think when it comes to like wisdom teeth removal, because it's like, well, the surgery could, no, it's not likely that it will harm you, but like, you know, it could cause nerve damage. But I think also keeping the wisdom teeth personally, with all the pressure it can put in your gums and in your teeth and just like in your mouth in general, like I feel could personally cause you damage too. And I actually think I read about that too, because like I did do quite a bit of research on wisdom teeth and stuff for years. But yeah, so like I'm pretty sure that that's actually, yeah, I don't remember anymore too much because it's like I don't have my wisdom teeth, so like, but yeah, like I'm pretty sure that keeping your wisdom teeth is just as dangerous, if not more dangerous. Depending on, again, like the situation your wisdom teeth are in. If they're in a good position, you're fine. And if you don't need to get them taken out, you're fine. But like if they're gonna grow improperly, or again, you don't have them or whatever, then you're fine. But like most cases, you do have to get them taken out, and I am all about the natural stuff, by the way, so like that's coming from a person who's all about that shit. But like, you know, getting them out is not a bad experience. In fact, it was the best experience of my life. One of them, for sure. Like, it helped me. It was the only thing that made that experience less great was the fact that I freaked myself out with it. That's the only downside of the whole thing. Okay. And a bit of the waiting time, because they were behind schedule when I got there, so there was like an extra like 2-hour wait or something, so that kind of sucked. But like surgery altogether, I freaked myself out, period. That's it, that's all, and the rest of it was all fucking fine. Like anesthetic and everything, like you got nothing to worry about. You're fine. You're good. You're good. And you'll wake up feeling thankful that you fucking did it. I promise you, because like I wasn't even in that much fucking pain after, to be honest, and some people don't feel in pain after. Like I started to feel very slightly, like a little bit of pain. Probably like a 5 out of 10 is how bad my pain got, but through the week of recovery, the pain got a little bit worse, but it's nothing that I couldn't handle, honestly, and it's nothing that nobody couldn't handle, you know. But also, fun fact, you need to sleep with your head elevated. Like, and no, it's not that uncomfortable as you might think. Like, it's fine. Just like get like probably more than one pillow potentially, and like sit halfway up and lay halfway down, like, if you know what I mean. Like, don't fully like lay yourself down or anything. Don't even like do half of that. Like from like being flat to like being like this, like slanted. So like almost if you were like in a chair with a recliner, it's like that's how far back you can lay back, pretty much. Like, or should, I guess, because it can affect the healing process and the proper clotting and all of that. So like you don't want that to happen. No. So again, it's there, get out, following the rules, because that's another thing that scared me, was I was scared that I was going to get an infection and be in severe, very severe pain. But if you listen to what they tell you to do, and do your research too if you want to. And that's why I'm saying some of the things in this video too. It's like, just listen to the rules. Listen to the rules, okay? Because they're there for a reason and they will help you get better. So if you smoke, don't smoke. And if you drink through a straw, well, don't drink through a straw because that's going to suck for you. Like, don't eat popcorn, don't eat chips, none of that. Don't eat anything they tell you not to eat until you're ready to. And even if you feel ready, listen to the timeline that they give you because, like, honestly, and again, like, do your research. If you have questions, do research. They also should potentially give you a number to call if you have any fucking questions like that. So ask. And if you want to ask me too, you can, because I've done a lot of research and I asked a lot of questions. So if you have any questions for me, I can try to answer them to the best of my ability. If not, I can always help you find the answers and everything as well. But yeah, that's the biggest thing too, is like follow the fucking rules. And whatever you eat, make sure to use what they give you. They give you like a syringe or whatever. Like, use that to get the food out of the little holes that they leave because you want that out. You don't want to fucking leave that in. And I did like a lot. Like, I fought tooth and nail to get shit out of those sockets or whatever you want to call them. Gross term. But like, you gotta, you know, like, otherwise it can get infected and you don't want that. And don't worry too much about infections because, again, like, that's something that I worried about a lot. But like, just listen to the rules. Again, like, even if you have an addiction, like I even did and like, it was something that I couldn't have because I couldn't use one of the things on the list. I don't want to say what it was because it's kind of stupid, but like, you just gotta back off, you know? Like, you don't even try. Please don't, because you will fucking regret it if you get an infection. I haven't had an infection of that, but like, I like from my wisdom teeth or whatever, but like, I've heard they are very, very, very painful. I know 2 people that have gotten an infection after their wisdom teeth, and you know what? It wasn't good. It wasn't good for them, and I've heard just horrible things about it. Even doing my research about it, said people are like, don't just listen to the rules because you'll fucking feel in the most fucking pain if you don't listen. So, you know, just listen to the rules they give you to follow and you'll do fine, you know. And as for the anesthetic part, like, girl, it's just gonna keep you from feeling fear, period. So like, don't even worry about it. You'll do great. Like, it just makes the process easier, period. Like, it's not scary at all. And I'm pretty sure everywhere they give you an option, especially like, even if they don't, like, you can even just ask in general and be like, do you guys offer the mask, or do you guys offer just injection, like whatever, like, you can ask, because I'm pretty sure it can get injected into you anyways. Again, I don't remember everything because I got my wisdom teeth out. I have nothing to worry about with that anymore, but like, ask questions from anywhere if you want, but they should offer both anyways. So yeah, like, the mask is probably the best way to go. I just can't handle needles being in my arm, period. So even with the IV, they waited till I was out to put the IV in, and thankfully they actually got it in my hand because that's the only place I can take needles now. Well, I could take it anywhere else, but not the middle of my arm. Had a bad experience with that, so some nurse thought it'd be a good idea to use the wrong needle on me and almost passed out, so like, fun shit. So yeah, it's not even in my head that, like, I'm not afraid of needles at all. Not even here, not even in that spot, or this arm too. Not even that. It's just in my arm. Like, my brain remembers the experience and my arm refuses to participate. So, you know, and I pulled muscles in my arm because of just like cringing so fucking hard, because my arm just like starts to fucking cringe and like pull itself together tightly and shit because of that experience. So I only take needles through my hands for the most part. And I know that they say it's more painful, but that's also part of the reason why I like it, because it kind of helps my anxiety. because pain's a good distraction for me personally. So I don't mind. I don't mind having a sore hand. I like it. So yeah, it's like it bruises more, and my hand didn't actually feel that sore, to be honest, but be prepared for that if you choose your hand over your arm. They might just do it to you, who knows? But again, like, if you have preferences, make sure you bring it up to them because they can offer you what they can. Like, just make sure. Or if you want to call the place that you're getting your wisdom teeth out from, call them and ask questions. They will tell you exactly how it is there. Promise you. So, like, you know, I wish whoever is going to get their wisdom teeth out, I wish you all luck. It's not a scary experience, I promise you. It's not. And it's going to feel very worth it at the end. So best of luck with that. But also, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And, you know, I just hope it goes well for you. And if you guys have any video suggestions for me at all, leave them in the comments below this video.